is completely full circle, coming full circle and getting the opportunity to coach these great players and be a part of the Dove. And again, to be back in my backyard in Phoenix is amazing.
Next question, second row to your right.
Coach Tyler DeLuca with No Cap Space, WBB. Over here, Coach.
There you go.
There you go, yes.
All right.
I'm just interested, obviously, we know you've been around recently, especially with USC and seeing Juju and them, but to be in this moment with the WNBA, and specifically with such talent around you,
Right.
how does it feel to be back in a moment like this with these talents surrounding you?
Were you guys able to be out there during our practice or see any of that? How cool is it coming in and asking your players, your team, what do you guys want to run? You already know who you're playing against. And being able to step back and watch them operate and see the wheels turning. And yeah, let's run this zipper. No, let's do this step. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, let's do, not naming out all the plays and everything else, but a unique collaboration with the best players in the world. I mean, what coach on this planet wouldn't want to be in this situation? And now my job is to stand back, roll out the ball, and be the cheerleader, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Cheryl, next question to your right in the third row.
Hey, Cheryl, David Brandt with the Associated Press. Obviously 40 years ago, you're at USC, it's in the 80s. Could you ever imagine women's basketball getting to a point like this, $70 million practice facilities like we were at yesterday, and just how much the game has grown? I mean, what's it been like for you to watch this over the last 40 years or so?
The fact that you said 40 years in me is astonishing. But think about it, guys. Yesterday I'm walking around in this amazing facility just for women. Just for women. And it's not just a facility for women, it's a facility that is hands down better than probably, and I'm not inflating this number, probably 98% of the NBA do not have a practice facility like that, with all the bells and whistles, and the bells and whistles that make sense. And now you have, Matt's done a tremendous job. And I was telling the players this, it's one thing to be rich, it's one thing to have a lot of money. It's another thing when you invest your own money and you're smart about it and you're passionate about it, and that's what Matt is. And Matt has raised the bar and served notice that this is how the standard is for women athletics.
Cheryl, to your right in the fourth row.
Back here, Ben Pickford with The Athletic. Along those lines, there's reporting about a $2.2 billion media rights deal out there.
There's rumor of it?
Reporting about the next media rights deal.
Then I'm not great with numbers, low ball.
Why do you say that?
That's a low ball. You're saying how much?
2.2 billion over 11
Not
years.
enough. Not even close. Now, I'm not trying to inflate it a whole lot, but a 2's nice, and 8 would be better. That's what I'm talking about, because they know. They know. And we certainly have come a long way. And I'm not about gouging, but it's a long time overdue, and we're going to continue to get better and better. All you have to do is look at, college basketball and what's coming next, the next wave of excitement. And you have this now, and pretty soon we're going to add another gold medal. So women's basketball is in a great place right now.
Just what do you need to do in your mind to go from 2.2 billion to an 8 billion, as you say? What needs to happen?
We need tough and fair negotiators and visionaries, and we need a bully. We need a bully behind the table that's willing to say, we'll break up the pieces and go from there. But there's a certain number bigger than 2 that we want.
Cheryl, next question to your left in the back.
Hi, Cheryl. Alexa Phillip, ESPN. How much interaction have you had with Kayla Clark and Angel Reese even coming into this weekend, or is this the first time you've met them? And what strikes you about how they've handled this season so far with so much attention and pressure on them?
Caitlin, I had the opportunity to have some interaction with the Honda Cup award winner. So not a whole lot of time, and we had a quick embrace after her first win against the Sparks in the tunnel. Angel, not a whole lot, if any. So I've been able to step back and watch from afar. I love and appreciate their rivalry. I love what they've done for the women's game from a collegiate level to now. And it's working. And it was only a matter of time. And great narratives, great storylines. But now the bottom line comes down to one thing. It's about basketball. And it's about wins. And both these young ladies and their teams, people don't want to face them down the stretch because now it's starting to click. It's clicking in Chicago and it's starting to click in Indiana.
Next question, second row center.
Charles, in Minnesota, supposed to record.
Okay, where are we? Okay.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, young man.
Thank you. Appreciate that compliment.
No worries.
Your legacy has already been cemented, but is it talked about enough, the things that you did in this game as a player and as a coach?
I really don't. I don't obviously talk about legacy because I'm still alive. I don't care what you guys say when I'm dead. But Ann Myers, Drysdale taught me, and Nancy Lieberman, Lynette Woodard, that my responsibility, and I didn't get it when I was young and at the height of my career, to pay it forward. So that's my job now, is to pay it forward. Not sit up there and stay in Caitlin or Angel or the younger players, or even the current players now, to stay in their ear. It's for me to lead by example. And anytime that they call on me, whether it's the collegiate level or the dub, I'm here to be of service. Bottom line.
Cheryl, all the way to your left in the third row.
Right here. Hi, Cheryl. As you talked about the new wave in college basketball entering the W and some of the current crop of W players, are there any players that remind you of you? And if so, who are they?
No. No. And each of these young ladies, they're one of a kind. And when I watch women's basketball, like you said, from the collegiate side to the dub, there's a collection of me's. That's what I see, a collection of me's.
Cheryl, to your left in the front row.
Coach Michael Carrots, No Sports Radio. When you talk about, to kind of piggyback off legacy, but to be back, like you said yesterday, at the practice facility, and Diana Taurasi, I was there for a career here in Phoenix. You were an Olympian, but to play in 6 Olympics, what can you say about her that probably hasn't already been said?
Longevity. Diana is a remarkable human being, an athlete. And she is the model of how to play the game the right way, take care of your body off the court, and such an ambassador for the game. And I just love that she's being honored, celebrated, and again, she gets it, she understands and embraces the legends, the current, and the future. And we need more people like DT out there and leading the way. And I couldn't be prouder for her and for this organization and for the dub. If this is her last year, man, what a heck of a career she's had. Tremendous.
We have time for just a couple more questions. Cheryl, middle to the right, middle row.
Hi Cheryl, I'm a bachelorette with Sports Illustrated.
I thought you said you're a bachelor. I'm like, okay.
Not quite.
Way to spice it up.
You said you found out about this just about a week ago.
Yes.
Who gave you the call and what did you think when you first picked up?
It was Taj. Taj. I don't want to butcher her name because Taj and I go back, and I can't call her married name and then her real name and everything else. So Taj Mahal. gave me a call and said, hey, I got a great opportunity for you. And I said, okay, and she goes, would you want to coach? And I'm like, no, I don't want to coach, because I'm thinking coaching the depth. I'm like, no, I don't want to get back into coaching. She said, no, coach the All-Star. And when she said that, I paused, and I'm like, during the All-Star game, she said, hey, against the USA team. And I'm like, holy smokes, what an opportunity. And I was excited, like really, really excited, till I found out that the team I'm coaching wants to beat the brakes off our Olympic team. I'm like, okay, the pressure's on. So now we got a game, folks. We were going to have a game, but it's been fantastic. Thank you.
I have time for one more question. Standing in the back.
Hey Cheryl, Eliab Levi, Sports 360 AZ. So when you walked up to that practice facility and you thought about your journey, what moments flashed through your mind as you walked up?
I was just imagining I'm looking to my right, and I've got Jennifer Gillum. Looking to my left, I got Michelle Timms. And then in front of me, I got Bridget Pettis. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling our team. And this is the house that they built. And a community that supported us and opened their arms to us. And we talked about and mentioned legacy. That facility is for everybody that came through, who started at the very beginning and were a part of the creation of the X Factor. That was my initial thoughts.